Today we are going to be reviewing Yarn-Bee Cotton XXL New Spin in the color Bath Bomb. This yarn has 50 yards. It is 3.5 ounces and it is 77% cotton, 23% acrylic. There are 50 yards and it is 3.5 ounces. The recommended hook size is an M or a 9mm. Knitting needle size is a 9mm. And it is a 5 bulky. Okay, let's crochet a little swatch of this and see what it's all about. Okay, I've got my prim hook. It's an M hook, aka size 13, aka 9mm. Okay, let's get started. Let's take a look at this beautiful little yarn. I'm going to draw out from the inside. Oh, nope, that's the outside. Let's get the inside. Let's see how much yarn barf there is going to be. No! Okay. I gotta find a better way to do this. There's just no escaping it, is there? Okay. Here's the good stuff. Let me show you what this yarn looks like. There's its cute little fuzzy end. Looks like the tail of a Charizard, or is that the Pokemon that the little tail lights up on fire? And I want to make sure that you see how that's wound up. I'm sure this part is the cotton and the thread going around is the polyester. See if this rips at all. Oh, yeah, it's got a little pulley apart. Maybe if that little string isn't holding it together, it pulls apart. I don't know. Let's just don't take the little string off. Kind of reminds me of Yarn-Bee Arabella, the way it does that. Okay. Let's get started. Now the yarn is definitely soft, and I'm just going to start crocheting so you guys can see what it looks like crocheting. It's a very pretty blend of the white and the yellow. Okay, this is a 5 weight. Ooh, that's pretty big. Cotton. Let's see, what do we want to make with this? Let's just go for a washcloth. I don't know. Let's just make a swatch to start out with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I've made 11 chains so that I can make a 10 stitch swatch here. And I'm going to single crochet all the way across. Can you guys get a good look of what that's looking like as I'm crocheting it? Tell me if I'm going too fast. It says it's a 5 weight, but it crochets more like it's a 6 weight. I don't know, maybe a heavy 5 weight, smaller 6 weight. Let me make sure I read the right size here. Oh, it's a 5 bulky. Well, it's just a big 5. Wait a minute, let me see if that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, one more. That's what the color changes look like. Let me show you how long each color is. So I'd say each color is in between 1.5 feet and 2 feet for each color. So they aren't super long spurts of color in here. Even with just 10 stitches here, I would say I would say get about one row out of each color, roughly. But it looks really pretty when it's worked up. I'll tell you another yarn this reminds me of, other than Arabella, is Hobbii Glitter Delight. Although this is quite a bit bigger, the Hobbii Delight does have the same fiber content, and it has it says it's a 5 weight. I'll go get one of those in just a minute and compare, because it, as well as the Arabella, also have that pull apart tendency of the inside fibers, not that little small outside thread, but the inside fiber. 1, 2, and I just wonder if that is because they're all cotton inside, because that's the similarity. I'm thinking it has something to do with it. Yeah, this is making a huge spot, huge swatch. All right, I'm going to finish this swatch up and then show you what it looks like in just a second. I'm not finished with the swatch, but I was having such fun crocheting with this that I kind of just wanted to share some of the crocheting with you, because I kind of want to talk about the yarn too. This yarn feels great. It's very smooth, and the hook is not snagging in the yarn at all. So the thing is this yarn is making me very happy as I crochet with it. And part of it's to do with the colors, because oh my goodness, look at these colors. These colors are so bright and so pretty that I just can't not be happy while I'm crocheting with it. Okay, I'll finish this row and then we're done with this swatch. And then, you know, as I was looking at the skein before, I didn't think that I had another yarn that I would like to compare it to. But as I started crocheting with it and feeling it and looking at it, I've decided I'm going to do some swatches with a couple of other yarns. All right, this makes a big swatch. There's my hand on it. It's a big swatch. Okay, let me go get that other yarn. Okay, I wanted to show you these other 2 yarns while I'm here, and you can see the similarities, am I right? Except this one seems a lot bigger, and it's called XXL, which makes sense, although this is classified as a 5 weight. The Arabella, which is also a yarn bee yarn, is classified as a 5 weight. And the Hobbii Glitter Delight, which is a dead ringer for the Arabella, is also a 5 weight. I wanted to kind of show you what each of them look like on my hand. And you can see there's a definite, this one is bigger, it's fluffier than these two. Now I'm going to crochet, now, and they all feel exactly the same, except this is bigger and fatter. Here, let me get a little closer. It's like the same yarns, except this one is bigger. And they're all 5 weights. Okay, let me crochet up those other 2 swatches. So I finished the other swatches, and you can see the difference in the sizes. Not big enough to notice.
Oh, speaking of tips, I want to show you one thing that as I was doing this yarn review. See, that's the awesome thing about coming to the lives. You kind of get sneak previews of what some of our videos are going to be. Mm-hmm. And this yarn is just like a bigger version of Arabella. It's weird. They're both 5 weights, but this is much bigger than the Arabella.
That's a lie.
What?
That is not a 5 weight.
It says it's a 5 weight on the package.
Because yarn companies never fib about that.
No, but the thing is, yarn bee, 5 weight, weird. I'm making a bucket hat, Lisa, but I don't think I'm going to have enough of this yarn to finish it.
I could have told you that.
Yeah. Okay, this is how much of the hat you get done with the 71 yards of the XXL. So I would definitely clearly need to get another skein to finish this hat.
Was that the skein you already used on the other thing?
Yeah, but I used that also.
Oh, I was confused.
Yeah, so.
Do you have any of the other cotton XXL?
Nope.
Or Arabella?
Well, I do have the Arabella, but it's a smaller size. It's a smaller 5, and I'm not going to put it on that. I'm going to make one out of see, the glitter matches it too. The Hobbii Delight, the Glitter Delight. But I'm going to make a bucket hat out of each of those to see if you can make a bucket hat out of both,
Okay.